County 911, where's your emergency?
I just stabbed myself and I killed my 2 children.
You stabbed yourself and killed your 2 children?
Hello and welcome. My name is Mike, and in this video we're going back to Reddit. A lot of my topics come from Reddit, but it really is the front page of the internet. So in this video we're going to look at 4 true crime cases that played out on Reddit. Some disturbing, some extremely tragic. Let's stop kicking the tires and get into it. In 2016, a user by the name of Jason in Hell posted on the subreddit Relationship Advice. He told a story of how his wife added a password to her phone. He confronted her, and she told him it was because she was planning a special Father's Day present for him, and didn't want to spoil the surprise. A week later, she told him that she was having a neighbor, a contractor, over to install a home office. As time goes by, her phone is still password protected, and something feels not quite right. One day, when she goes to have a shower, he grabs her phone before the password came on, and saw what she was doing. She was sending salacious messages to the neighbor. She was having an affair. However, he doesn't confront her about it at the time. The neighbor starts spending more and more time at the house, and doesn't seem to be getting much done regarding the home office. He finds more messages and images she is sending to him, confirming what was happening behind his back. He confronts his wife, his neighbor, and the neighbor's girlfriend. He said to his wife he was going to leave her, to which she responded he would never see his kids again if he did. He had attempted suicide in high school, and he thought she would use that against him. He eventually stays with her for the sake of their 2 young children. He posted all of this on Reddit in the Relationship Advice subreddit because, essentially he had no idea how to feel about any of this and needed advice. He then posts again a little while later, saying that he took the advice people gave him on Reddit. His wife was refusing counseling to save the marriage. He said he was going to get himself and the kids out, and would be going to an attorney to file for divorce. Then this happened.
Montgomery County 911, where's your emergency?
203 South Madison Street,
In what town?
Darlington.
Hey, what's going on there?
I just stabbed myself and I killed my 2 children.
You stabbed yourself and killed your 2 children? Okay, and what's your name?
Randy Worley.
And where are the children at?
In my daughter's room, on the floor.
And what caused you to do this today?
My husband wanted a divorce and wanted to take my kid. I won't let him have my kid.
Brandy Worley, his wife, murdered 7-year-old Tyler and 3-year-old Charlie after he filed for divorce. She then also attempted to kill herself. She was sentenced to 120 years in prison for the murder of their 2 children. Jason continued to post on Reddit for a while after, thanking people for their support. He since deleted his Reddit account. At 3 a.m. April 28th in 2017, police discovered 22-year-old Melinda Vasilija dead from multiple stab wounds in her apartment in Kitchener, Ontario. Her boyfriend Agar Hassan from Hamilton, Ontario, the suspected killer, had fled to the United States and disappeared. On the 2nd of May, 2017, Red as Blue 101 posted on the subreddit Canada News, with the title "Wanted for Kitchener Murder, My Side." It was Agar Hassan. He posted on Reddit while he was on the run from the police, giving his side of the story. He goes on to describe what happened in detail. "I understand the early judgments made by society. Distancing myself makes it seem like I'm trying to escape a crime. I'm not. I'm only trying to give myself some space and fully take in what happened before I turn myself in. The fact is, no one is more destroyed than I am. She was more than a girlfriend. A soon-to-be fiancé, she was my everything. What happened that night was nothing but tragic. They had been dating for about a year and 3 months. However, in early April, they decided to break up. A few days later, he went to her apartment to try and get back together. We both let everything out, and our relationship was back on track. As I'm getting ready to leave, she asked me if I'd done anything with any other girls while we were on break. I told her we needed to be honest and said yes, and told her about it. She started freaking out. Wouldn't say a word and just kept slapping me with tears in her eyes. Slaps turned into hits. I told her I was sorry, but if she didn't stop, I'd do something back. She didn't stop. I then stupidly pushed her harder than I expected. She fell against the sink. This was the first time I ever did something physically violent toward her. I told her I was sorry. She said, "Leave. Leave now." I began saying sorry even more and asked if I could get a hug. She was still crying. I go up to her to try and give her a hug, and almost out of nowhere she grabs a knife by the sink. Initially, I thought she was just going to hold it to try and tell me to leave. She doesn't. She comes at me in full force, aiming towards my face. I tell her to stop, but she doesn't. I tried grabbing the knife but ended up cutting my hands. After a few cuts, I lost it. I freaked out. I was scared and in a state of shock. Never in 100 years did I think she would use a knife against me. Out of shock and fear, I grab one. I hit her with it, almost blindly. A few times. I don't know what happened. I was confused, shocked, and scared. I had no intentions of that happening. When I left, I honestly thought she had just passed out. Then I looked at the blood and started freaking out and just ran. That was all posted on Reddit, and the media got hold of it pretty quick. He was arrested in July at a traffic stop for an unrelated investigation in Texas. And from there, he was extradited to Canada. 25-year-old Agar Hassan was charged with second-degree murder in the death of his ex-girlfriend, Melinda. The trial is ongoing. In 2015, a subreddit was created called Facebook Murder Mystery. Okay, I know this one doesn't play out specifically on Reddit, but it kind of became known there. It began with the disappearance of a woman named Kimberly Bogseth in Van Buren County, Michigan. Her husband, Brent, said that she had run off. In September, someone posted a status on her Facebook after she disappeared saying, "Some people will never understand." Her sister Kelly commented on the post, saying that this is not her. They didn't know where Kim was. Police were involved with the investigation, so seeing a post like that, it's weird. Either she posted that, wherever she was, or someone else did. Who knows what happened to her? Some involved in the search for her then got private messages on Facebook from the missing woman, claiming that she just needed to get away, that she was in California. This turned into a huge drama on Facebook and then by extension Reddit. One of Kimberly's friends, by the name of Laura Lee, began to be suspected of having done something to Kimberly in the court of, Facebook opinion. On the 8th of September, the family began to receive word that the police may have found something. On the 10th of September, it was confirmed by the police that Kimberly's body was found. Her husband Brent was arrested. She was found 2 blocks away from her home and had died from blunt force trauma. And her death played out like a soap opera or high school drama on Facebook, with people throwing accusations around about what happened to her, where she was, and others logging in and grabbing the popcorn. On November 6th, 2015, Bangarang posted on the Sad Boys 2001 subreddit. I think it's a subreddit about a Swedish rapper, I don't really know, saying, "Need $70,000. What do I do? I need it by January 2016 or I'm dead from the mob. What are my options though?" People posted, well, unhelpful replies. Though why he posted on this subreddit of all places, and $700,000 is a lot, so what did he really expect? He then posted this image, showing a gang approaching. He posted more details about his predicament, saying, "He was involved in a fight where an 18-year-old kid was killed. I was on drugs and had a bad temper. He got in a brawl, where one of the guys there was with the gang member guy's group, and pulled out a gun to shoot me and my friends. One of my friends grabbed the gun from him, and ended up shooting the guy and killing him, the dude that pulled out the gun in the first place. Now I'm sobered up, I just turned 23, and I'm in a real bad place with some people from the past." Seems like the gang finally caught up with him. His final 2 posts were, "I need all the help I can get," and "I got no one." And that was the last post. He never posted anything, at least from that account, again. Now, of course, this could be one of them stupid art projects, or a scam trying to get money out of kind-hearted people, but we'll never know. Why he even posted on that subreddit in particular is a mystery in itself. And there you have it, 4 disturbing true crime mysteries on Reddit. I mean, it's especially creepy when these play out in real time. These are people you can actually, kind of interact with, and these things happen all the time. Bizarre. Thanks for watching, see you real soon as always. Mike out, you filthy animals.